Alright guys, here we go. First video. I already started stars before I started doing videos on YouTube. So, I took these stars, just wooden ones, that you can buy at the craft store, and put paint on them, as well as glitter. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. That's really pretty. So, I'm just going to decorate them and see how long it'll let me do it. Because I've never done this before. So we're going to find out. But I'm just putting glitter paint on them. Which this is actually glitter glue because I ran out of the paint. But I have glitter glue, so hopefully it'll work the same way. It has been. I'm also going to have to, at least I want to, get some sealant to put on the both sides of it, because then it'll seal it. I've made some other ones, but I got some spray sealant and it did not end up going evenly like I wanted it to. So just a tip for anybody that doesn't know that yet. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to get the brush on kind, paint kind, I guess you'd call it, like paint, just to brush on. So after I get these done, that's what I'm planning on getting to seal them. And the reason, or maybe not reason, but I like to send some of this stuff to pen pals I have for birthdays or just something to send them, you know. And also I like to just do crafts in general, because who doesn't when you're an art person like I am? And it's a nice stress reliever too. So on the days I'm free and not working, that's what I do. So I'm also doing purple on the back. This one does not have purple, but I think this one does. Yes, purple, you can kind of see. I'm doing on the back of these. So at some point, and I'm gonna, I believe, yeah, I'm gonna put more purple on to cover up the lines from the other side of paint, whatever. So then I can have just sparkle over it and have them all done. But the sealant also makes it look really, really shiny, and it's not as rough, which I like. I'm also going to, after these are officially dried, get some super glue, and I have these little letters, pastwise, that I'm going to put their initials on. I have a D, an A, an M, it's so dark over here, a J, and then 2 C's, because I have one for me and one for my other pen pal that starts with a C. So I can do that. But I've done stars before, I believe. I'll have to see if I can find them someday, but they came out, I did a different style for them to come out looking different. And this time I just thought the blue and the red that I got looked really pretty together, so I thought I'd put them together. Trying to keep it down so you guys can see it. But yeah, I just get random ideas, of course. I've taken art classes in the past, and I was just self-taught before that. These are just, of course, little projects, but when I took art classes, I took drawing. I can only draw certain stuff, of course, which I believe everybody has a talent for different things. And I liked drawing animals because I could draw animals pretty good. I had a cat that I've drawn, and buildings and houses I can do really good. Then I took painting because it was another art class I can't really paint stuff off the top of my head, but that's what I ended up doing, having to do, of course, in the class. But I would rather, when I paint with oils or watercolors, or like this, the acrylic, I believe it's called, yeah, acrylic, then I have to draw it out in pencil and then I fill it in. So some people out there might agree with that because that's what I have to do, but I'm jealous over the people that can just, draw it out of the top of their heads and everything, or paint it, sorry. But I also took 2 ceramic classes, and that's what I really want to do someday, is get into ceramics. I have some pieces that I could someday post that I like doing, but of course you have to have a kill oven to be able to, of course, fire them. So that's kind of why I'm back to little projects, which I've always done when I was younger, and I always like to make stuff for family members, drawings and little objects and stuff like that. But it just helps me relax and stay not as stressed from when things are stressful in life and stuff gets busy and all that. So I hope you guys enjoy these, because I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy watching other people's craft videos, which is fun to watch. But it'll look really shiny. It's already shiny now, but it's rough when you touch it with your fingers. So when you put that sealant on it, it'll seal it from any dust, which is a plus, and it'll also, of course, keep the probably glitter on it, because I bet this glitter might come off. I know glitter that you put over glue comes off, of course, which is kind of annoying. People would agree with. So I've used glitter before, but it does come off a lot on stuff. So when I send it to my pen pals, I have to make sure to send it in a separate envelope, because I don't want it to get all over the place when they open up their letter, of course. So I put a separate envelope in with their envelope, so they can have a card with sparkles on it or whatever I've made. So these I won't really have to worry about. But of course, with it being hot outside and people have stuff in their mailboxes, it might melt. So I might have to send it in a little baggie or something like that. But look how pretty that is. Very pretty. I got 5 of them because I have 4 pen pals, and then I always like to keep one for myself. So, well, I guess I have 5 pen pals, but I have 4 that normally write, so I'm making 5, and then the 6th one is for me. But that's what I normally do, is make 6 or 5 of everything, depending on how many I actually have. This was a pack of 6 stars. I also had 2 stars left over before the pack that I got recently, because I needed some more. So I think the other stars that I made had little writing on them of something. I think it was something like Pen Pals or Bright Like Stars or something cute like that. I'll have to find them. But these are coming out really, really good. So I thought that was really, really cute. If anybody wants to comment on maybe if they're crafty people like I am, I would really enjoy, of course, being able to watch more videos of other people's craft ideas and special talents and stuff like that. If anybody wants to tag themselves, I guess it's called, and let me know so I can search you and see your videos, or you can just follow me if maybe you just like to watch crafts but maybe don't do them yourself. So That lighting is really good. I just think they're the cutest thing ever. I can't wait till I can see the glitter on that purple. I can see some of it right there. It's really pretty. But it'll have to, of course, dry on both sides. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There you go. But yeah, that's one of my many projects. You can do whatever designs you want to do. I just went off my own style of what I wanted it to look like, and normally I plan stuff out in my head. Some people, of course, probably draw it out and stuff like that, but normally I don't do that exactly, but sometimes. Normally I just have the idea in my head and just go with the flow and see if it works out, and if it doesn't, then just come up with another idea. So, but I wanted you guys to see my would-be first project on here. I'll have to show you some past projects you'd probably enjoy to see, and then maybe I would make more of. Make them look different and different styles and everything, because I always have birthdays and Christmas that I can come up with ideas for their birthdays and Christmas, and just little ideas like this for general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna let them dry and end up coming up with something else. So please like my video if you liked it, and I will see you guys later.